class.
Good morning.
The first thing we're going to do today is we're going to talk about making inferences. So, right away we're going to start with our song of the day. And this is the Make an Inference song, and it's to the SpongeBob theme song, which I know you all know. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to look over some of the longer lines so we know them by heart. So, I'm going to say them and then you repeat, alright? So, look to the text and search for a clue.
Look to the text and search for a clue.
We'll look really hard, we know what to do.
We'll look really hard, we know what to do.
Think what we've read and all that we know.
Think what we've read and all that we know.
Pull it together and now it's like, whoa!
Pull it together and now it's like, whoa!
Perfect! Alright, so remember, the parts in red are just what I say, the parts in green are just what you say, and then the blue we say all together. Ready, class? Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
Oh, look to the text and search for a clue. Make an inference. We'll look really hard, we know what to do. Make an inference. Think what we've read and all that we know. Make an inference. Pull it together and now it's like, whoa! Make an inference.
Make an inference. Make an inference.
Let's make an inference. Good job, class. So, just a quick reminder, based on what we learned in our song, making an inference is taking what we see plus what you know, and then you make an inference. So, what you see would be what you read in the text. So, what is in our story is what we see, and what you know before is what you know. So you might think about something that you know about an author or something else that you know about the world that the story is set in, and then you can make an inference. So, thinking about the end of the story that we just read, The Circuit by Francisco Jimenez, I'm going to read the last paragraph aloud, and we're going to think about what inferences we can make. So, that day I could hardly wait to go home to tell Papa and Mama the great news. As I got off the bus, my little brothers and sisters ran up to meet me. They were yelling and screaming. I thought they were happy to see me, but when I opened the door to our shack, I saw that everything we owned was neatly packed in cardboard boxes. So, if we take that paragraph, we're going to make some inferences based on that. So, with a partner, not yet, let me give directions first. With a partner, you're going to talk about what does the text tell us in that last paragraph? Then you're going to think about what do we already know about the author, what came in the story before, or some other background knowledge that we have. And then you and your partner are going to make an inference about what you think happened in this last paragraph. Alright? Does everyone understand? Give me a thumbs up if you get it.
Yep.
Okay, good. Go ahead and start with your partner. Alright, class, so let's stop our work and have someone share what the text told you, what you knew from your background knowledge, and then the inference that you and your partner made. Who wants to share? Elaine.
Well, we know from earlier in the text that they had to pack their boxes before. Mm-hmm. The cardboard boxes were packed. That was like at the beginning of the story.
Right.
And when we talked about the author before, we discovered that he was a migrant worker.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end where it says that they have boxes, that he comes home and he finds the cardboard boxes packed, we could infer from that they actually have to move again.
Right, which he's really sad about. So even though he doesn't tell us that he's going to have to move again, we know, because we know that that's what happened before. Good job! So, what we're going to do next, class, is we're going to take the next story that we read, and I'll give you all a copy. But in your copy, there's going to be a little blue star. Whenever you see the star, I want you to stop your reading and take out your reader's notebook and jot down some inferences that you can make based on what you've read so far. And then we'll finish the story and we'll talk about them. Alright? So let's take about 15 minutes to do that. Go ahead and start.